Hello everyone, I am Raundler and you're watching Brazil vs Portugal FIFA World Cup. This is a PES 21 simulation fully recorded and edited for your entertainment.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Vitinha, and it's Bernardo Silva. Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Superb goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Danilo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Casemiro with the foul. And the ball is out of play. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Danilo looking to hit the byline here. Danilo. Rafinha. Rafinha. Danilo elects to cross. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. João Cancelo. Araujo. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Alexandro chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. Neymar. Casemiro. Out towards the flank. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. João Cancelo. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Neymar, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Danilo. Rafinha. Inacio shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Rafael Leao. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Alexandro. He's going to be disappointed with that. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. Gabriel. Alexandro. Proves too strong. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. Back into the middle. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. He is just caressing the ball. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha.
Portugal, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Tries to get it clear. That's tiny. Great defending, strong and determined. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Ball is over the line. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Casemiro. Neymar. Rafinha. Rafinha! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ruben Dias with the clearance. Oh, they could be caught out here. João Cancelo. Moved on forwards. Neymar. Brazil are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
He's in a good position here. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Casemiro. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Clipped into space. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Casemiro. Alexandro. Gabriel. Alexandro. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Incoming delivery. And out it comes again. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rafinha. Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexandro. Rema. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. Alexandro. Casemiro. And he goes cross-field. Danilo. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Real chance! Araujo. Rafael Leao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Guimaraes wins the duel this time. Gabriel. Casemiro. Played towards the other side. Danilo. Gabriel, gently done. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bruno Guimaraes, that's a good ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro chips it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. That has been cleared. And it's Alexandro. It'll be a throw-in. Out to the left it goes. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Mendes gets it away. Neymar thinks about the shot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Danilo with the cross. Inacio forwards and with intent. Bremer makes the interception. Neymar. Rafinha. Danilo. Rafinha. Danilo. Casemiro. Aim forwards. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. That's a cute ball. Not quite on the same wavelength. Casemiro. Alexandro. Casemiro. Danilo. Rafinha. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Rafinha with the short one. Neymar plays it in. Only partially clear. Bruno Guimaraes! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Moved on forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Vinicius Junior. Very nicely done. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rafael Leao. Vitinha. And Bernardo Silva! It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Danilo. Played in with purpose. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Looking for a decent ball in. Now it's Rafinha. Bruno Fernandes, and it's played forward. Good work on the right flank here. That is lovely. João Cancelo, there's the delivery. Rafinha. Neymar. Casemiro. Neymar. Casemiro, and it's Alexandro. Neymar knocks it out wide. Alexandro, a nice touch. Neymar, Rafael Leao. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a nicely weighted... And Bernardo Silva! Danilo. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Could be danger here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. That is a little undercooked. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao played out to the left flank. Tries the cross. Bremer clears it away. Rafinha. Clearly not happy with that. Vitinha. Looks to the other side. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. Vinicius Junior. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Neymar. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
That's good play. And it's Guimaraes. Chance!
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Araujo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Spread out to the left. Hoisted in. And that's been repelled. Casemiro. Brazil, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neymar. Alexandro. Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vitinha, Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Rafinha. Rafinha. Rafael Leao. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full steam ahead down the left flank. Defending of the desperate variety. Neymar. Gabriel. João Cancelo. João Cancelo, head over towards the opposite flank. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Half-time getting close now. Out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. João Cancelo, and that's aimed into the middle. Neymar. Vicious ball here. And played right into his path. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Not a twitch, not a blink.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ah, such a clever touch. Thinks one through. Will play through for the wide man. Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. muscular approach does pay off here. Bruno Guimaraes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Vinicius Junior takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Rafinha. Marquinhos. Alexandro. Neymar. Rafinha. Played out to the right. Danilo. Up he goes! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, that's nice. Rafael Leao. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Played into space out wide. João Cancelo looking to run onto it. Alexandro. Rafinha. Rafinha! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Alexandro. Neymar. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
He's free, he has got space. And it's Guimaraes. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Portugal get the second half started.
Brazil clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rafinha, probing pass. Corner it is. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Casemiro played into space. And he whips it across. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rafinha. Casemiro. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Danilo. Neymar gently done. Goes for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inacio, and he goes cross-field. Araujo. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. It's come to nothing. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Chance, surely! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Casemiro. Nice control. Casemiro. That's not the cross he had in mind. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Leao. Bernardo Silva played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. João Cancelo. Great chance! No way through, so back it this time, surely! Danilo can get it clear. Got a throw in. Brema. Neymar. Danilo. Marquinhos. Casemiro. He's being urged to shoot. Nice interception, well timed. Danilo. Casemiro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Casemiro. And it's lofted through here. Can he finish? Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva played through into space. Showing good feet. Vitinha. He's got to be... And Bernardo Silva! What a wonderful goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Portugal, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Casemiro. Rafinha being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Neymar, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bruno Fernandes. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Danilo. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Now who's going to be first to this? Alexandro. Casemiro. Bremer. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nuno Mendes. Bernardo Silva. Rafael Leao. Played out wide. That's very neat. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Rafinha. Neymar. Casemiro. Neymar. Almost an hour gone. That'll be a throw. Rafael Leao. Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Vitinha. And it's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha has got himself a free kick. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Vitinha. And here's Rafael Leao. Crosses it in here. Bremer clears it away. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Played towards the other side. Rafael Leao. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Alexandro. Bernardo Silva wins the duel this time. João Cancelo, and he goes cross-field. Marquinhos. Neymar. Rafinha. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio shifted upfield. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Danger averted for now. Casemiro. Neymar. Alexandro. Neymar. Rafinha. Oh, it's Vinicius Junior! And he comes up trumps again. Danilo opts to play it back. It's Casemiro. Oh, that's neat. Casemiro. Neymar has found the net here, of course. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been knocked clear. Lovely feet. Bruno Guimaraes, aim forwards. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Danilo. That's tidy. Rafinha. And the shots! Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Rafinha goes short. Danilo. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. And can he finish it? And that's caused a worry or two.
Bruno Guimaraes is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
João Cancelo. Danilo gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. Rafael Leao. Corner then. And it's hoisted clear. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Casemiro. Gabriel. It's out of play for a goal kick. João Cancelo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Gabriel, Portugal have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Got rid. Danilo. Brazil getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. Bruno Guimaraes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played into space out wide. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Vitinha. And here's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Danilo. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Plays it through.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Rafinha. Casemiro. Rafinha. And the shot's on here. It's a good-looking delivery. It clear. Alexandro. A chance to play it in. Rafinha. Rafinha!
Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Mendes. Rafael Leao looking to get on the end of this. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Very nicely done.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nice physical challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's Rafinha. Marquinhos. Danilo. Casemiro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. Alexandro tries across. Alexandro. Neymar. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. It's Neymar! Oh, that could cost them.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Inacio looks to the other side. Bernardo Silva.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Rafinha played over towards the opposite flank. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Casemiro. Brazil are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes.
Portugal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The final 5 minutes. Gonçalo Inácio. Rafinha. Brazil don't have many options and time is running out. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Dias. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Bruno Fernandes! It's run loose here. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha knocks it out wide. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Alexandro. Casemiro.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
And it's Danilo. Nice control. Danilo.
Brazil really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo, gently done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Out towards the flank. Bernardo Silva delivers.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Alexandro. Neymar. Rafael Leao. Gonçalo Inácio. Nuno Mendes. Mendes chooses to go cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. And it's Danilo. Great defending, strong and determined. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Rafael Leao, Bernardo Silva. Oh, such a clever touch. João Cancelo. Rafael Leao. Casemiro moved on forwards. Neymar. Brazil desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the referee brings it to a close. Brazil were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort.
Thanks for watching this video. If you like this type of football matches, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel. This is Raundler signing off for now. See you in the next video.